Good morning, everybody. Feels like the game music's excessively loud right now. It is. Give me a moment, I'll correct that. All right. Typically the rest of the game is quiet. Well, it's kind of weird. Unless it reset because of the update. Settings, audio. Yeah, it was set back to freaking 100. Let's put that fucker like. Let's put it 50. Okay. Anyway, welcome. Today's episode, we have a lot going on. So, if you guys haven't seen the most recent patch, give me 2 seconds here. Okay. If you haven't seen the most recent patch, then you probably don't realize this. They apparently made a bunch of improvements to Faelandaea. All right. My camp has been 100% completed for quite some time now. Hi, horse. What you doing over here? Must have been where I left you last. I love his barding now. I actually did a bunch of work last night on his barding, but that's a squirrel. We're not seeing squirrels right now. Come on, let's focus. Anyway, the camp.
It's good to have you here.
The camp has been at 100% for quite some time, but I refused to move. I refused to move because I kept reading horror stories online about how horrible Faelandaea was to move to. It was very inconvenient for players. Apparently the NPC layouts were bad. There was some janky bugginess with it. And if I recall correctly, you get a smaller house, not a larger one, which to me, that doesn't make any sense. It's like you're getting punished and you're getting a downgrade.
Do that again.
You probably also noticed something else that changed in this update. I'm going to run out here to the field. There's like too many people chattering in my ear. You probably noticed something else, though, which is my back. Notice something missing? My shield is not there. My shield could be there if I select my shield. So they gave us visual settings for our weapons. And how that works is if you go to others, then to settings, then to languages and gameplay, we now have some settings in addition to the headgear that they gave us a couple weeks ago. Now they've added on display melee weapons. It is either always or selected only. Display ranged weapons is either always or I think it's only when used. I've got that set to always because, I mean, my ranged weapon is always on me. Melee weapons, I got selected only or all. And those are the two that do it. If you've got melee weapons set to all, didn't really make any change. No. We're not trying to exit the game. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking there. That was close. I mean, we could have booted right back in, but that would have been like... Anyway, so right now it's currently in use and the bow. So if I go into my F2 menu and I switch to my dual wielding, it's these two swords that show. So I've got a sword on each side and of course my bow because I could always bring it out using Q. It just didn't make sense to hide the bow. So yeah, anyway, so there it is. And then, can't really hide the bow, but the bow only when used. And I'm like, why? If I go to bring it out at any time, it just materializes in his hand. I don't like that. So, yeah, there's that. And then, if I go and I decide to move away from, let's see. Yeah, if I put my shield back on, then it's my shield, and you'll note that the other sword disappeared. It's just the one. What is, oh, that's a part of the chain. Okay, so yeah, oh no. Okay, on this one, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. There's one way we can tell. Let's go into photo mode. Could be the lighting too. I don't know if the other sword stayed on him or not. It looks like it did. So it looks like, or is that the lantern? Oh, you know what? I think, I don't see it poking out or anything. Oh yeah, because the other sword hangs way down his leg. Oh yeah, the other sword is definitely gone. That's, okay, that's the lantern fucking with my eyes. Okay, that's a part of the lantern. So the visuals do change accordingly. If I'm running a one-hand sword, isn't that a badass looking sword? That is such a sweet looking sword. And I love the way the shield turns out. Love the way it turned out. But I've been running dual wield. Oh yeah, you could definitely tell when the other sword is on. The blade does go all the way down his leg, so it's definitely disappearing when I change it. I run dual wield now. That's my primary playing style. I made some changes as to how I've been doing things since I run in a two-hand sword. But if I do run a two-hand sword, oh, look at this bad boy. This one you get from basically finishing the story. I know, spoiler alert, but you get that sword from finishing the story, essentially. This sword comes from the final boss. So now you have something to look forward to, a really badass two-hand weapon. Badass looking. I want to make it clear I'm not one of those fucking YouTubers that's gonna go, oh my god, this is the best weapon in the game, it's so OP. God, that's been like going freaking, that's been spreading like a virus on the internet. Everybody's posting video. If I look up Crimson Desert on YouTube, every other video, if not every 2 to 3 videos, is this is the most powerful weapon in the game. It's so OP. You must get this weapon or this chest piece or this pair of boots. It's like, they're all the same. You guys are misleading people. What you need to be saying is, hey, this Abyss Core is awesome. Grab it so that you can gut it and put it on a weapon of your choice. But they're like leading you players to believe that they need to be going after certain weapons and just using those weapons as is. Like, that's not the case. In fact, I'm going to tell you right now, there is no weapon or armor piece in this game that you should be using as is. You go after the pieces to get a specific Abyss Core you're after for your specific build and your specific playstyle, which I'm going to lead into that here in a second. But you go after something for the Abyss Core. If you happen to like the cosmetic, then yeah, you keep that piece and put other Abyss Cores on it. But you should never leave the Abyss Cores alone. Do not leave them alone. That will be your biggest mistake. Example, my Twisted Verdict here, the one I got from the boss fight. I immediately fucking made it into something awesome. Now, none of these cores came on the Twisted Verdict. I can't even remember what came on the Twisted Verdict. What came on the Twisted Verdict? It was, no, it wasn't Relentless. I already had that. Is this organized by, it's sorted by date. Frosttail I had already. Oh, this one. This one came on Twisted Verdict. Abyssal Rays. Draws power from the Abyss to shoot damaging rays of light, which it's a left clicker, so that would give me something on my single attack. But I never use my single attack unless I'm out of stamina and desperate. But now that I'm specced into my stamina, I finally got specced into my stamina to where I'm maxed out on it. I've got so much stamina, guys. I I usually don't run out of it in a battle if I'm managing my combos correctly. If I'm managing my combos correctly, I don't run out of stamina. Sorry, I had to take a drink. So, yeah, um, some Abyss cores are better than others, I will admit. So, videos talking about go after this Abyss core, I can see that. But again, it comes down to your play style. My play style, I love to do a lot of AoE. I love doing a lot of AoE because I am the guy that will see a crowd of enemies and just run into them and start doing the turning slash, which the turning slash, if you use turning slash a lot, this would be a must-have core. This one is called Relentless, and it is plus 35%. I think it's called Relentless. Hold on. Details. Momentum. I was wrong. Sorry. That's right. Relentless. Relentless is a cool one too. I'll show you that in a second. But okay, so momentum gives you plus 35% turning slash damage. So if you're using turning slash, this is a cool thing to have. Now, I keep seeing people online like, you absolutely have to get this core. Everybody has to get this core. Not necessarily. If you're a player that's your play style is not using much turning slash, this won't do you any good. I use a lot of turning slash, so yeah, I grabbed it, but not everybody uses a lot of turning slash. Now, I did do something that will piss every fucking meta player, fucking YouTube crazy off, and that's that I gave up some DPS. Every one of my builds, every one of my outfits has an element of focus. This outfit is my fire outfit. Its fire resistance is 100%. It's level 15. When you get to level 15 down here, you're basically 100% on that item. Crit rate, same thing. If you manage to get that fucker to level 15, all of your hits are crits. Attack speed. I don't know how fast you move with attack at 15. I have never gotten it to 15 because I don't have those kind of builds. But I imagine you'd be moving like the Flash or some shit like that. You'd be moving like a Marvel comic hero at that point. Movement speed, I really don't focus on that because it's like if I would have probably focused on that a while back, and I think I did kind of toward the beginning of the game when I first started playing. I think I did have some movement speed going, but now I've got so much fast travel open. Oh my God, I don't have to worry about movement speed because I don't run very far. I don't even know if there's any fast travel points left for me to unlock. There might be. There might be some of those like not these, but the little the crescents. I do have a few more puzzles to solve in a game, so I have a few more of these to unlock. But as far as the actual just Nexus, I think I've got all of them that are down on the surface. I've still got a bunch of abysses to go through, but the abysses, I'm going to tell you right now, up in the abyss, you do not want movement speed. Movement speed is actually your enemy. Because if you have a bunch of movement speed stacked onto your character, you end up overshooting platforms and stuff as you're jumping through, and you end up falling. Not to your death, of course, because you could just spread your wings and float. But, I mean, it does cost you time because then you have to fucking fast travel back up here, which, thank you, Debs, for that update. Thank you, Debs, for that update. So another major thing with this update is you can fast travel if you're mounted or if you're hanging from a cliff or if you're flying. Okay, so no longer, if you fall off a platform, you no longer have to wait to go all the way down to the surface to fast travel back up here. You can just go right into the map right away, double click this, zip back up here and try again. It doesn't waste near as much time. The only time wasted is where you fell and how far you had to run for the fast travel point, but you no longer have to get down to the surface and then stand there to fast travel back. It's a beautiful thing. It's a type saver. And as you could tell from my journal, I've got a lot of abysses left to go. I have finished the main story, but I barely scratched the surface on abysses. I've still got over half of them to do. Well, maybe around half. Actually, it seems like I've done a lot more than the last time I looked. I had to finish Roots In, so 1, 2, 3. Well, isn't there a number? Oh, yeah, here it is right here. 19 out of 40. So I'm right at the halfway point. I'm like one less than halfway. As soon as I finish Roots In, I'm halfway done. But still, that's a lot of abysses left to go through. Faction quests, I have a ton. Again, I barely scratched the surface. I have so many faction quests to go through. And this is the part where I'm kind of torn. I don't know if I want to focus on the abysses or on the faction quest, but I'm thinking about focusing the abysses first and going that route. By the way, I want to look at my map because I am reading something as we speak on Reddit, or read just before I got in here. There is a research institute there. I don't think I've done this research institute. So I'm used to looking at it and going, oh, here's the research institute for Hernand. Paylud doesn't have a research institute. The Crimson Desert does. It's in Erdova. And then Delasia has one down here. And then the one here was the one for Diminus, technically, even though Gorthak Ironworks. Actually, it's technically Gorthak Ironworks. So wait. This one here, is it Diminus? This is Delasia. So Delasia has 2 institutes. 3 institutes. Technically, Delasia has 3 fucking institutes and Hernand has 2. And the Crimson Desert has 1. Payloon doesn't have any. I'll look again. I'm pretty sure there's no research institute here in Payloon. Oh, there is definitely no research institute in Payloon. Let's look at Diminus again. Unless they've got a research institute somewhere else. But I even followed guides online that were like, here are all 5 institutes. They made it sound like there was only 5 institutes. Maybe there's more. There is a question mark. So it makes me wonder, is that an undiscovered institute I didn't visit? Oh, there's a question mark here too. I don't remember seeing that before. Oh, this is a church though. I bet this is the guy that clears your bounties. The priest. We will check that out. Now, I want to give people time to connect and watch the stream. I did just start. I didn't schedule myself. Hazel Lays 1, and welcome. So yeah, I am confused. I could have sworn that those were the only institutes. Does Delasia actually have 3 institutes? I don't think I visited this one yet. Let's go check it out real quick. I want to give people time to connect. The main point of today's stream is moving to Payloon and kind of settling in there. Again, if anybody's joining late, the reason why I waited so long to move to Payloon, I wasn't going to do it at all. Actually, I was going to leave my camp in Hernand 100%. I was never going to move. But then this week's patch came out. And in the patch notes, they stated specifically that they upped the quality of life with a number of things having to do with people moving to Payloon. Apparently, enough people complained about the conditions of moving to Payloon. And really, when I read what people were complaining about, it really did feel like moving to Payloon would be a huge downgrade, not an upgrade. And when you put through all the work to get your camp to 100%, where the hell's my camp? You put through all the work to get your camp to 100%. like mine is. Mine's 100 out of 100, level 100. And you get everything established so perfectly. You definitely don't want to uh you definitely don't want to give all that up. Hazel says new to your stream on YouTube or new to your stream on YouTube mainly. I know which chapter. Oh, YouTube mainly. I know which chapter are you on right now. Sorry, I just woke up an hour ago, so reading comprehension is not my strong point. For chapter, I'm done. I finished the main story. When we look at my journal, main quests are 100% done. I just finished yesterday. I did not live stream it. I really wish I did because the final boss fight was interesting. It was kind of epic. It was much easier than I thought it was going to be. I was expecting, I don't know, it was frustrating at first because I didn't know what to do. But then I looked something up on YouTube real quick. I'm like, what am I doing that I'm not damaging this? You know, I know I'm probably about to give some spoilers, but I'm going to throw them out there. Whatever. I'm going to be vague though. But I was like, why am I not damaging this boss? Well, it turns out there's something very specific you do. And I'm not going to say what it is. Spoilers again. But there is something specific you have to do to damage the boss. And then when I realized what that was, I wasted him in like 2 hits. It was like, oh, because when I knew what to do, it was like, boom. It took me longer to get to the boss than to actually kill him. It was crazy. Yeah. So I don't know. Boom. Now, obviously, if you ask me what exactly you do, I will say it, spoilers or not. So if you're kind of curious, I'll say it. But I just don't want anybody getting offended if I just start slapping stuff out there. Faction quests. That's where I've barely scratched the surface. I've got a long way to go. Gray Mains, I'm pretty much done with everything except for Grounds of the Sunrise, which is the one that I'm at 37 out of 38. The 38th one is the moving to camp. Once we move to camp, this will be 100% complete. Scattered Embers, to my knowledge, this never completes. I have yet to see a single report online. I have Googled the hell out of this quest. There are people reporting in excess of 500 plus citizens rescued, and nobody has registered a completion. This never registers as complete for some reason. So if that changes, I will definitely talk about it on the channel and we'll figure it out from there. But for right now, I'm not even worried about this one because to my knowledge, I think it's just an ongoing one. I think it just keeps track, which really sucks because if you're a completionist like I am and you're looking at these slash numbers and going, oh, I'm so close to done with this, I should go ahead and knock that out real quick. And then to realize you can't knock it out because it goes on forever. Hernand, we have some to do. We've actually completed a good chunk of Hernand just because that's our homeland and we kept stumbling into shit here. But I still have 5 more for Celeste. Oh, actually, one more for the parish. But most of what I have left to do in Hernand has to do with their politics, commissions, and requests. Basically, the individual people needing individual things done. And Hernand's politics, I think that does dive more in a multi-role, but we'll go from there. House Thorell, or Diminus, I should say. House Thorell, I haven't even started yet. Actually, none of these are complete. So Diminus, I know there's more too. I know there's probably another row down here that I just haven't unlocked yet. Because that's the other thing, guys. As you complete these, it unlocks more. And so you end up with stuff down there. I'm pretty sure Hernand is all open. So these are all I'm going to see in Hernand, I think. Watch, now that I said that, we're probably going to fill this last slot with something. So Diminus, I have a long ways to go. Delasia, You know, by the way, I don't know what happened here, but after the patch, my thumbnails for Crimson Desert, Payloon, and Delasia disappeared. I don't know what the deal with that is. And cat, stop. I have a cat trying to get after some snacks on my desk. Sorry, guys. But I used to have all the pictures, and now for some reason I only have Greymanes, Hernand, and Diminus. It's kind of weird. Anyway, Payloon is the same boat. I've completed. Bergen Tribe only had one quest, so I'm not even going to count that. But Untumbra Order, naturally I completed it in the process of the witches. I was doing all the witch stuff, which is where. See what I did there? Which is where? Okay. Anyway, the hell is the witch one? Oh, there it is. Oh, is the witches under Hernand? I guess sworn they were. Okay. Anyway, the witches one. In the process of doing that, you end up going after all these what do you call them? Sanctums. Okay. And in the process of going after the sanctums, well, you end up killing the bosses for the Untumbra Order. So this is kind of a 2-for-1 deal. If you're focusing on the Untumbra Order or the witches, you're going to inevitably knock one or the other out. Or you're going to inevitably knock them. Hooked on phonics didn't work for me. Let me try that again. You're going to inevitably progress both at the same time. That's what I was trying to say. Crimson Desert, same thing. I am going to scratch the surface on it. Also covering the Abyss. I am halfway done with the Abyss. I'm at 19 out of 40. As soon as I finish Roots End, I will be 20 out of 40, which is the halfway point. So we're just a tick under halfway for the Abyss. That said, getting back on track, looking at our map, I'm going to come over here and we're going to see what's at this research institute. Now, why am I so desperate about this research institute? I have one book left. I'm going to fast travel first because I keep hovering over it and then scrolling away. So we're going to fast travel there and then I'm going to show you. But I have one crafting book left to attain. The only one I do not have yet is the Plate Volume 4. And from what I understand, it's a Diminus Research Institute one. I've gone through so much in this game and never knew this freaking Research Institute was right over here. Oh, he's apparently in this building. Let's go find the entrance. Taking a Thieves Highway up here, rooftop to rooftop. Those of you to play Thief will get it. I have so much stamina. Look at my stamina bar. Having your stamina maxed out is great. All right, so is there? There he is. There he was. No, this ain't his desk. Is he? Oops. God. When it comes to that type of stuff, this game's as bad as Assassin's Creed sometimes, where your guy's just like, I'm going to climb everything that I can even detect. Let's see here. Oh, what a nicely set up table. This is probably one of the most nicely set up tables I have seen in this game yet. Probably none of your food's as powerful as mine, though. Oh, I've got some good stuff. By the way, this, oh, and I need to slot it too. Whoops. Wrong wheel. Nope, I'm not trying to draw my weapon in the freaking thing. This, oh, I've already got it up. Filling assorted meat and fish skewers. Awesome, 580 health. All right, let's put the sword back away so I don't freak these people out. I think I already kind of freaked them out. They're all standing and looking at me. It's okay. You can keep your helmet.
Was impeccable.
Yeah, I have never come to this guy. So
I can't progress my research without sufficient copper. It's slowing me down.
Copper? I
The
got
copper
copper.
is rendered useless after a single experiment, which is most troublesome.
Yeah,
At
copper
this
does
rate,
that.
it's only a matter of time before my research grinds to a halt. I'm in
Okay.
dire need of more copper. Could you
I've got
procure
copper.
some of fine quality for me?
Well, if you'd shut your trap and listen to me, I've got copper. Hand over 3 copper cores. In fact, I don't even need to go to my storage. I got it on me right now.
It's been a long while since I've had copper of such fine quality. I won't
I
have to
tripped
worry
over it.
about them for quite some time, thanks to you.
Sure.
Should
I
you
do
ever need
research
my
now.
help, do not hesitate to pay me a visit.
I do need your help. I need research done. All right. So let's go into the Research
Investing in
Institute.
technology is investing
Research
in the
requests.
future
We're obviously
itself.
going to start. We have to start with this one, which is a propeller spear blueprint. Wow. A whole research tree I haven't done. Damn. Okay. Prickly pear research. Damn, we have to come right here. So we're going to do this one, and this one to get the plate armors for. Give me 2 seconds. I'm actually going to update that. Edit comment. I had a post going on Reddit asking, like, where the hell do I get this book? And here's my answer. So I'm updating my post because I don't like leaving people hanging. Save edits. Got it. Okay, so there it is. All right. So there it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and put my stream back where it needs to be. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. I should have did that before I typed the post because part of this 2 hours could have passed by. 2 hours isn't very long. I could even just sit here and talk to you guys about stuff. But while that 2 hours is happening, let's go do it. Let's go ahead and go make our mode. So, whoa, what are... Oh. I was saying these, I forgot to change the color of the circles. That's something else I did in this update. So, my main story is done. So I don't know if they're still white in color or what, but faction quests are now kind of a cream. They used to be white circles as well, but now faction quests appear on the map as a cream color. So they've made it to where faction quests, so, well, main quest is yellow. Oh, you know what? Main quest is that bright yellow. I think they just changed this to cream to make it stand out against the map's background. You know, that makes more sense. Because, you know, there's only 2 types of missions. There's faction and there's main. And yeah. So, oh, we're not going to the camp though. We're not going to the camp. Well, you know what? We are going to go to the camp. I'm going to take one last walkabout just to say goodbye to my camp. Because we're moving. And it'll give me a chance to show people what a 100% completed camp looks like. If we come, I'm just going to run straight through the center of the camp over to here. So, a 100% completed camp. My home, by the way, is across that bridge. So when you want, where did my banner's gone? What the hell happened to my banner? What the fuck is this? What? Okay.
Glad you're here.
When you first start the camp, you plant a banner over here, and it was here for the longest time. I wonder where it disappeared. Anyway, my house is over there. I never furnished my house. For 2 reasons. One, I kept doing camp upgrades, and as I was doing camp upgrades, it would reset my house. That wild. Yeah, it was resetting my house as I was upgrading to camp, and all my furniture would end up back in storage. I finally gave up on it. So I gave up on the house, and besides my bed that I have a bed that I bought for that house. It's a 4-poster bed, and it doesn't fit in the house. I get errors every time. It's like, you can't fit this thing in here. This house is too small. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, along the way, though, it used to be you had to run down there and around and up to the house, and now there's a bridge going directly to it. We also built this stable over here. That's a permanent structure. Now, I want you to bear this in mind. You're going to see a bunch of permanent structures that we built in addition to our tents. And guess what? I believe that the permanent structures are going to despawn as well. I think they're going to go away. Is there a message in here? Nope. Which is interesting. I'm surprised we didn't just leave it behind, but apparently we needed the lumber. I don't know. Over here, you've got the dispatch guy. He sends you out on your missions. We've got the wagon, of course, over here, which for some reason is pulled out of the shit. I don't know why, but yeah. My horse, of course. Horse turned out really badass. This is, by the way, this is one of the legendary horses you can get in the game. Rocade. You can get him in the southern area. He is such a good horse. He has some good tanking ability about him. He can survive a hit. That's part of his stable over there. Anyway, grocer. So if you need food or anything like that, you get it all from this guy. Provisions over here.
Hello.
The jeweler right here. Our tent, which is the staple of our camp. Love the colors of that tent too. I want this in real life. I want this tent. If I had this tent set up, I would so be traveling to every Rid Fair in the country and just setting up. Or every LARP. Could you imagine setting up at a LARP in this? It'd be like the royalty of the whole fucking LARP. Blacksmith. The weapon shop. Or weapon and armor shop, I should say. Tailor. Barber. I should probably slow down my panning. I'm trying to show you stuff and I'm panning around so fast you're probably seeing a blur.
Today might hold something interesting, and I was right.
And the dye guy, my favorite guy. I have got all the dyes unlocked. I have managed. That was one of the biggest things I did going around the world. All that, you know what? I'm going to go to the horse because I have earrings on that are doing this weird pulsing thing. But anyway, this is what your dye palette looks like when completed. So, reds and whites are hand in hand. So you end up with pure white dye and then all your shades of red from saturated to desaturated, lighter the darker. Then you have the Diminisian dye, which is kind of fading into an almost pinkish red. Yeah, so if you want shades of pink or whatever, I guess this is the place to do it. Also, Diminisian. By the way, this red is Hernandian. Diminisian also has purple. And you notice this top row is gradually growing darker. It's because we're kind of going into the silvers now. Third Diminisian dye, they also do the blues. And then the Lasian, this is what I use for silver. I use this one right here for all my silvers. So all the silver and stuff that you see on a horse or whatever, I used this pip right here. Or if I want to go for a darker silver, I could probably do this, but I've never used this. I've always gone with the that pip right there. So yeah. Then we have Faelandaea, which is all your kind of a teal green. And now we're starting to get into the darker grays up at the top. Calphadian. is the lighter greens and the actual greens. Perorin, by the way, that's that village of children, the fairy kids. They do all the yellows. Tomasoan does all the oranges, and then Vardian, you get a bunch of monster greens. I call these monster greens. These are the shades you do if you're like trying to do a monster energy drink. I thought about doing that as jokes one day, like deck out my armor and my horse to be like a monster theme. That would be hilarious. But yeah, that's all the dice when you have them unlocked. Now, the die vendors around the world will never show you that. They can only do those areas I showed you at the top where it said Diminician or Pelosian or Hernandian. If you go to those die vendors, they can only do those dies, but your die vendor at the camp can do everything. These guys glowing yellow are killing me. So the developers made it supposedly easier to see like NPCs you can interact with, but I think it's distracting, and I wish there was a way to shut that off. Anyway, this guy is... What does he do again? He does seeds.
Good here.
Yeah, he does seeds. This guy does all the seeds that you can use to plant in your garden. Now, I don't know if we're going to have a garden when we go to Paloon. That's one of the things I'm unsure about. I don't know if we're going to have a garden. But we got... What was I growing over here? Grapes. Oh, I was growing grapes. Cool. And these are apple trees. These you end up growing as part of the story. They have you plant these apple trees, which apparently there's one apple on all 4 of these trees. It's like off season or something. I guess as a ceremony before we move, we will pick an apple and we will pick some grapes. This is actually the first set of grapes Whoops. It's actually the first set of grapes I picked since I planted those. And then over here we had our home thing. This is the guy that sells you all the furniture, and this is what irritates me.
Stands the test of time.
This is what I can't fit in my house. Look how nice that is. That's such a beautiful bed. I bought it and it won't fit in the house. I get errors every time. I don't know if it'll fit in a Palinese house, because everybody's telling me, they were like, oh, the house you get in Paloon is smaller. It's smaller? Okay, so smaller.
What? Come back if you need anything.
I don't know. I'm going to be irritated if they put this bed into the game that we could spend silver on and just have it not be of use. I never did figure out what this is. There's just this random wagon just chilling out here. With a pot, which I never discovered. Really? I'm just now discovering that? Wow. Shows how often I come back here. Anyway, these stalls have like, you can butcher animals here. You can sell them here. And this is where you come to register them in if you're bringing them in for the outside. So if you catch goats or something out in the world, you bring them in that stall, and they have in here. To this date, I have never utilized this. Never utilized any of it. This goat right here is the one that we... oh, our research is completed. That goat right there is the one that we bought when we did our thing. And then over here, we have our guy where you can also buy livestock. But if you go to buy livestock, all you can do is chicks or baby pigs.
I'll make sure to fatten them up before your next visit.
These glowing things, though, are so distracting. So, if I understand, I'm wondering if that's a bug. I think it might be a bug, because what they did was they made it to where fast travel points, when you're trying to be out in the world looking for fast travel points, the fast travel points send up this glitter, just like you're seeing on these people. And it's supposed to make it easier for players to discover fast travel points. I think it glitched and somehow got attached to all the NPCs as well. Because if you look, it is kind of a circular pattern coming up around them.
Why?
I think that was meant only for the fast travel points, and somehow it bugged out on the NPCs. It's very weird. All right, let's go get that next research going, and then we're going to move camp. So research, because this research is going to take a lot longer. It's going to be like 6 hours probably instead of 2. So now we have it fresh in our head as to what NPCs we have in the old camp. And then we're going to start this research, move to the new camp, and then see what happens. I'm not going to go rooftop this time. I'm just going to run up to it. Well, okay. Maybe float down to it. That works too, I guess. That was easy. Excuse me, guys. All of you just happen to be in front of the one door I needed.
Go lose yourself.
I lose myself a lot, especially when I play Crimson Desert. Thanks for the advice. Hey guys, I'm back. You may be seated. You may be seated. Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. Rise for I am awesome. I think they're more rising because they don't trust me. All right. So Research Institute.
Never stops.
I don't remember what we got. Oh yeah, we got a propeller spear blueprint. Cool. All right. So research completed. Now we're gonna start Mercury research. This research analyzes, so we don't really get, oh, not enough. No. Oh, we got to go around and do stuff. That's right. This is where we got to go, like, observe
New discovery,
things.
sweet. Our research.
Damn it. Faction quests, should be under Delasia. God, which one is it? Here we go. The Institute of Delasia. Okay. Mechanical. All right.
Will one day.
Let's just knock it out, guys. We're right here, and they're all going to be close by. Oh, God. You would think one fast travel point would have been halfway
Time
between
for
those two.
all to see.
All right. I would just grab a horse, but we'll make it quicker. Use some spirit to get up in the air. Oh, there's a fucking Stonehenge here? What? Well, this is cool. I never knew this was here. I've been in this area a lot. Fascinating. That is so cool. A freaking Stonehenge, guys. That is awesome. I know I'm using up all my stamina. I better just look down here. I'm ending up killing my health just being down here. I should have some passive healing though. By the way, this lantern I'm carrying, this is an item. If you focus on your faction quests in Payloon, this lantern is a reward that you get for doing the Longleaf quest. Longleaf, I think it's called. I can't remember, but this lantern gives you, as long as it's on, this lantern gives you passive healing. So there's like these little fireflies floating around the lantern, and they're just constantly. It's very slow though. Very slow heals, but I imagine it would be more effective if I stacked it with some of the other... Oh, there's a merchant here. Let's go ahead and unlock him. What do you
I
got?
know good stone when I see it.
Satisfying meat soup, 520. That sounds good. 560, filling fish stew. The stuff I'm using, I think it's 580 though, isn't it? Hold on.
I'll be here if you ever need a lucky charm.
I think it's here. Yeah, the food I got does 580, so those aren't as good. But hey, he's got some good food there. So if you guys need some good heal food, yeah. Share the observations with the researcher. Usually the researchers for all these are like right nearby, so I'll just pop over here and talk to him.
A creature's skeleton is the foundation
Oh,
of its
no, I'm not trying to shop.
Quite the colossal bones, aren't they? Imagine how massive it must have been while alive. Within those bones lies the secret to our craft. The reason Delicia's machines move with such lifelike grace. In
Okay.
living beings, motion is governed by the bones and the muscles within. We have mastered that intricate structure and woven it into our mechanisms.
And you need a skeleton to do that?
This research will only continue to advance.
Sure.
Perhaps in time, we may even create life itself.
Dude, do you know how many skeletons you have access to on a daily basis? Buddy. All right. Next. That's annoying. It didn't activate the next one automatically, so. All right. Let's look at a map. So this next one is right over here. We'll fast travel to take some of the trip off. So I've already unlocked this fast travel point. It was next to that Stonehenge, and I never noticed it. Like, literally, here's some of the stones right here. You'd have thought I wouldn't... I don't know. I probably just wasn't paying attention. Or you know, the other possibility is I probably came through during the night and just didn't see it. And it's prominent, too. It's not like it's just that one spot. Like, they got the stones everywhere going outward. Like it's spokes for the site. In fact, it's one of these hinges that I'm apparently observing right here. And then somewhere over here is a merchant, or not merchant, researcher.
Steel does not shake in the wind. That statue is a work from our laboratories. When we first claimed metal could fly, no one believed us. But even the fiercest gust could not break those wings.
As somebody who used to be a pilot, trust me, I believe you.
To the eye. At last, we have made nature bow to us.
And I tell you what he says is kind of spot on. The Wright brothers, man, the Wright brothers got laughed at so much when they were trying to perfect flight. And they did it. If it weren't for the Wright brothers, we probably wouldn't be where we are now in aviation. There's a possibility that we could have been, but... All right, and then we're heading... There's no fast travel point. More convenient. This fast travel point is behind a wall, and we'd have to climb our way out, so let's just run over there. You know what? On this one, I'm just going to call my horse. Of course, of course. Come here, horsey. somewhere. Oh, hiding behind a rock. God, my horse looks so good now. I just did all this barding last night. Put it together because he was wearing a matching set and I didn't like it, so I did a little bit of mix and match.
Vater! Hiya!
This area looks really pretty at night. Oh. I'm so busy looking at the lights, I just ran my poor horse right into a bunch of nets. Sorry, horse.
Go!
Alright, so we're doing something here. So apparently he looks to all the lights and goes to mysteries and dangers of Mercury. And the guy is right here. Well, that's convenient.
That's beautiful, isn't it? A creation of the great Marni, found only in Delicia.
And every
Each of those
Chinatown.
lamps holds a small measure of mercury. Handled rightly, its uses are boundless.
Oh, I know. You guys will be inventing thermometers
Metal
next.
that flows like water. That is Mercury's gift.
Yep.
Of course, its deadly poison is the curse behind that beauty. Our task is to find a safe way to utilize it.
Yeah, you know, as a kid, I broke a thermometer open, and I did not know at the time that mercury was poison. I was like playing with the bead, and then my parents found me just pushing this bead of mercury around on a table with my fingers. Oh man, they freaked the fuck out. They were less than enthused. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I was about to freak out like, oh man, I got on my horse and I need to fast travel and now I need to get off my horse. But guess what? I don't need to get off my horse because that's something else they did. Apparently I was still in the middle of getting on my horse, but I'm on my horse. Oh shit. No, I'm not trying to open that. What happened here? No. Confirm. Anyway, you can fast travel while mounted. Now, you don't take your mount with you. The horse doesn't fast travel with you, but you can just summon it right away on the other end anyway. But as you can see... Wait a minute. Did I mark? Oh, you know what? I came a different way off the platform, but we could go this way. That's not gonna be right. This actually probably faster. Yeah, it is. Just came right down the street to him. All right, so now we're gonna get the. After my guy learns how to fucking drive. Man, you guys are still eating? Oh wait, different people. Now there's. No wonder why they keep that table well stocked. Everybody's hungry.
Investing in technology
Oh,
is
that's
investing
cool.
in the future
Can I buy that?
itself.
All right. So I'm going to select this. This is 6 hours.
What
We're going to get that
I look
going.
forward to another chance
And now I'm going to
work
come over
together.
here. I wonder if it'll let me buy that. That's a cool looking. Nope. The goblet's next to it, but the freaking creature is not. Damn. Why is all the cool stuff not able to be bought for our house? All right. This is it, guys. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's move. Oh, it's nighttime now. I wanted to do it during the daytime. So we're going to head to our camp. We're going to sleep, and then we're going to... Actually, we could sleep in town, right? I think we can. Let's go to journal. I'm going to mark the quest location. So what we're doing when you get ready to move, when you get your camp to that point, you get this quest called Homeward, and it's called to return home. And we're basically going to go talk to Circus. Now, if you guys don't remember, Circus is the guy that gave us the campsite. So I don't know if he's having us move home or if we're just basically going to tell him like, hey, thanks for letting us stay, but we're moving out now. I don't know how this conversation is going to go. I have not watched any videos or guides on this. So I don't really know if this is going to be like a good conversation, a bad conversation. You just overstayed your welcome. Grant, welcome to the stream, says, I just got Crimson Desert. Nice. I think it's worth the money. That's personal to me. But for the most players, for the most part, players seem to agree that the game is worth the buy. We have our complaints. I have my complaints. But there isn't a game in existence that I don't have something about it that I don't like. The thing about Crimson Desert, though, is the stuff that players are giving feedback on, the devs have been all over. All over. When it released, it had a movement system, okay? And we all got used to that movement system. But I guess some players were complaining they wanted a different movement system. So they shifted to the other movement system. And then the first half of the players, myself included, who liked the first movement system better, provided feedback. And guess what? I think it's under accessibility. That was under accessibility. Language and gameplay? Oh, it's under input. Yeah. And then they put the movement controls. They decided to give us an option for both. So now both sets of players can be happy. They're getting ready to put in a difficulty slider as well, so that you can make it easier or even harder if you want more of a challenge or less of a challenge. Let's do this cutscene real quick.
I have heard word that you have reclaimed your homeland.
We did. It was a long battle.
Then I surmise you're here to discuss your departure.
Aye. We're just about to head off.
You've done Hernand an invaluable service. I trust you will regard it as your second home and visit us from time to time.
I absolutely will,
Of
sir.
course.
Yes.
We're truly in your debt.
Like this guy. So nobility has a reputation throughout all of history of being typical government type people, you know, not caring about the people. They only care about themselves. They're for power. Screw all that. And I have encountered some of that in this game. But on the other end of the stick, I have encountered royalty that I believe earned their position. Circus, he's one of them. I love him. He's such a great guy. He had my back at multiple times through the story. He's a good individual. He cares for the people. He even will go out of his way to recognize that the peasants have problems and figure out what he needs to do to help those peasants. As a matter of fact, I believe he was the one that we were working with when it came to helping the homeless people that were sick. Probably a slight spoiler there, but I mean, he's a great guy. If it were an electoral type thing and I was in this world and he were up for some sort of office, I'd vote for him. Totally. So now we got to go back to the camp. I presume we're coming back to the camp to initiate the departure. I want to do it during the daytime, so I'm going to go ahead and sleep a little bit. What time is it? 10:21 p.m. So if I do a sleep until... Oh, what is going on here? Oh, I guess I'm not going to get that chance. Okay. Sober up, yawn. God, I hate that guy. I love every gray mane in this game except for Yawn. Jan scratches my nerves every time he opens his mouth. There's so many memes about him too. I'm not the only player that feels that way about the guy. But I mean, when you're running an operation this big, there's always that one. This is cool. It's given us a whole cutscene sequence for this. Man, look how tall that one wagon's stacked. That's gotta be top heavy as hell. Oh, being on any hill would scare the hell out of me on that thing. As somebody who spent I spent 8 years truck driving, and so I have an exclusive sensitivity to top heavy anything. God, that thing looks top heavy as fuck. They could have loaded a lot of that stuff in the bottom. Look how much room there is in the bottom there. They could have put some of that weight down. They put more weight on the top of that wagon than the bottom of it. Whew, what a poor loading decision. When we get to Faelandaea, I am having a conversation with somebody. Oh yeah, she was a great help. Everybody's so happy to be back home. But couldn't we leave Jan behind? He should have been left behind to, I don't know, supervise the trees or something. Well, here we are.
Always a welcome sight.
We are officially in Faelandaea, for better or worse. No turning back
Let's make
now
this
for
a
me
day
because I
worth
forgot to
remembering.
save the game. I
there.
forgot to save the game. But that's all right. Whatever. We're here now. So what the hell is this? Oh, I guess this is our camp symbol now. So instead of a camp looking thing, now we got a banner. Let's look at the environment. Get that thing out of the way. So wagon master, stable master. Okay, so there's our tailor. Because there's going to be duplicates around town. I imagine all the NPCs that were here before, like, where's that lady that was a tailor? Where's she at? Oh, what? Did she disappear? Oh, maybe they did take some NPCs off. There was a lady that was a tailor in this town. I don't see. There was a bunch of symbols kind of around in here. It looks like they disappeared. I'll feel bad if we just put some people out of a job. Fish. Yeah, it looks like the people that... It looks like some of the NPCs that would have been duplicates of our guys have disappeared. So one of the biggest complaints that players had was that when we moved to Faelandaea, all of our Greymane NPCs were spread all throughout the town and we had to run all over the place. It looks like we've got our fast travel here and it looks like everything is kind of around here. What I'm looking for is there's my house. Before I worry about anybody else, let's go take a look at our new home.
Oh, the mallet's handle was loose.
Well,
so I
Matt.
replaced it, and it's a bit better now.
Well, actually, I'll go ahead and go down here. Let's see. So there's our grocer guy. I recognize him. So he's just out in the open letting the sun, I guess, cook the meat. So much for keeping stuff fresh, yeah? It looks like our storage is somewhere. Why is our storage here? Oh, apparently I gotta open a... Oh, I'm trying to open the door and I like put the freaking torch out. Apparently I have to use a key to get in my own place. So this is kind of a... I guess this could be a complaint. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what happens because the devs did say they were going to give us multiple storages. Instead of having one private storage, in an upcoming update, we're going to have a storage for quest items. We're going to have a storage for consumables and crafting items. We're going to have like a bunch of. Let me pull up the. I pressed Alt Tab to tab out, and Alt made me do a cabin roll, combat roll. Crimson Desert upcoming updates. It was a thing for it. Here it is. It's in their dev update. I'm going to put it on this screen so that you guys can see it with me. New content and features. We're going to be getting boss rematches. So, like, after you're done with the game, if you want to go back and fight bosses again, maybe just to see how you stack up with your new builds or whatever, you can do that. Reblockading. So, places that you clear out can reblockade again so that you're not just wandering around the world with nothing to do. Difficulty settings. A difficulty settings feature will be added so that everyone from new Greymanes to the more advanced can enjoy the adventure at the level that suits them best. You'll be able to choose from easy, normal, and hard difficulty. Default, by the way, will be normal. We're also working on new combat-focused content, so stay tuned. Improvements to character play. We're going to get new skills for Damian and Unka. We already got that in this weekend's update. Hide back weapons, we already got that in this update. I showed it a while ago. Addition of new outfits. I always welcome new outfits. Always welcome it. Quality of life improvements. Here it is. New specialized storage. So we're going to get food storage, which we can directly... Now, this is the cool part. We can directly take out ingredients for use in cooking when preparing meals. You'll be able to use ingredients from both your food storage and your inventory, meaning you don't have to go to the storage and pull the shit out before running to a pot to cook. You can now just have the stuff in your, as long as you got the stuff in your storage, you're good to go. Wardrobe. A new wardrobe storage will be added so that you can store your headgear, armor, gloves, footwear, and cloaks. I am so looking forward to that because I'm such a fashion whore in this game. And I have had to actually sell some outfits that I really liked because I just didn't have the room in the storage, and I was trying to prioritize the consumables and the abyss cores that I needed to actually make my character better in a practical way. So I gave up cosmetics for practicality. With this new system, we won't have to do that. That's going to be great. We're getting gatherables storage. A new gatherable storage will be added from which you can directly take out items for use in timbering and crafting. So same with the crafting system as cooking. We can now toss our shit in the storage, leave it there, and if we need to go craft something, we can just do it. This storage will be able to hold a variety of crafting materials, including insect stones, ores, and more. We're also getting a collections storage. A new collection storage will be added, giving you a place to keep quest items tied to your adventures, along with recipes and other items you collected on your journey. And that is one annoying thing that is the case right now in the game. If you look in my inventory, I've got a lot of purple stuff, and the purple stuff right now cannot be moved to storage. We can't move it. It's stuck on my character in my inventory, taking up inventory stuff. The fuck? Sigil of Solidarity. Okay. And then I just used it. Oh yeah, I had to witch mate. That was a new mount I just got. Anyway, so got a new mount, whatever. Moving on. Anyway, but all this purple shit is just taking up, or actually, no. I take that back. So here's the thing. Purple does not go against your capacity. It doesn't. So this stuff isn't actually taking away from how much I can carry. However, it is absolute clutter. I've got so much crap that I want to put back in the storage. Like, I don't ever use this blue armor. This is these are the Twitch drops that were out when, if you'll recall, I did the Twitch drops for you guys as well for the first 2 weeks. And they gave us these special outfits as Twitch drops for you guys. If you watched for like 3 hours or more, or whatever, you got the full armor set. It's ugly. I never use it. And it can't be dyed. That's the thing. I probably would have used it if you could dye it, but it's stuck as this blue. So I don't like it, but it's constantly there. And if I go in my wheel, I go in my wheel to flip between armor pieces to put on or off. If I go that route to try and flip between like helmets and stuff, I flip through all these fucking things that I never wear. So it'll be great to have that in storage finally. Let's check our storage capacity. It should be 1,000 now. There it is, 1,000. So moving the camp did give us our final upgrade to 1,000. Good. Let's move some shit. I'm going to sort by type. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move all these abyss cores back into my storage. Oops. Ah, no, I didn't want to move that. Go back to that food. I think that was my main food too. Whoa, no, where did I get this? Hearty battered meat and fish gives me health plus 600? Oh, we got to make more of that. I just found something that beats my 580 food. And it's something I would actually eat in real life. Hearty battered meat and fish? Hell yeah! Give it up! Oh, that sounds so good right now. Same thing with the... Whoops. No, I don't want to move those. Whoops. I'm keeping that stack of meat for taming animals. We're keeping the milk for taming cats. By the way, if you guys catch a legendary fish, and you happen to have a legendary fish on you, and you come across a cat that you desperately want, but you're like, man, I really don't want to have to try and come back and chance losing this cat or dog, if you guys are dog people. Try not to leave you out. But anyway, if you come across those and you really want to tame it right away and not chance losing it or have it go away or you lose track of it or whatever, you're like, I want this cat right now. If you drop a legendary fish, it is an automatic 100. It's just like the gold bar is to a lot of merchants. If you hand a lot of the merchants a gold bar, it is... Let me keep all this stuff on me. It is an automatic 100 trust. Like you insta-max them. So there's NPCs. Not all the NPCs take gold bars. It seems to be mainly merchants and things like that. But there's other certain merchants, like the grocers. The grocers don't take gold bars. They're more about food. And it actually makes sense, you know? You give them some food and they're like, oh yeah, I'm all about it. I've got some different lanterns here too. I'm probably going to go ahead and put them into storage because I've got the lanterns I want now. This dark fog lantern looks cool and it actually really goes well with my outfit, but I just can't give up I'm a practical person. I love cosmetics. I love having looks, but I just can't give up the practicality of the lantern I'm wearing now. The Firefly lantern passively heals us. That's way too handy. It saves us on food. By the way, guys probably noticed I have 2 claws. And you're like, how the fuck did you get 2 claws? Thought there was only 1 in the game. There's actually not. So I got the original way to get the claw, the official way that Debs, I think, wants you to get the claw, is there is a certain merchant that would come into your camp, and he's easy. He stands out. He comes in. He namely comes in at night. So if you're at your camp at night, you may want to look for this guy. But there is a guy, he's wearing all blue. He's got like a blue hood on, and he's carrying a huge pack. He's a traveling merchant, and you can open him up, buy stuff from him. If you get his trust up to 100%, the moment you reach 100 trust, he hands you the claw. Now, the claw is not to be misunderstood. The description, I think, is very misleading. The description, if you read on my screen, it says, automatically reel in fish. It doesn't do that. It doesn't automatically reel in fish. It just makes fishing less unforgiving. It makes it more tolerable. You don't have to be as precise on your controls when you're controlling fish, but bear in mind, your fishing line can still break. This is an argument, by the way, that's going on Reddit too. People will tell me I'm wrong for saying this, but I have tested it, and if you want me to, I'll go test it right now on the stream, and I will show you. But the string can still break, and you can still lose your fish for poor control. It doesn't do all the work for you. It just makes it less touchy. So, you know, if you happen to be going the wrong way for a split second on a string, it's not going to break right away, but you still need to correct, or eventually the line is going to break. Now, this rod does make regular fishing a hell of a lot easier, because regular fish, they do end up not breaking the line. Obstacles still do. So if the line gets stuck on a rock, yeah, your line's still going to break. But the fish itself won't break the line, really, no matter how poorly you're doing. Legendary fish, though, oh my God. Yeah, you still have to have good control for the legendary fish, but this rod does make fishing for them easier. So how the hell did I get a second one, you're wondering? There is a dock. Let me go into my map real quick. There is a dock down here. Right here. If you fast travel to this point and you jump off and you glide down, there. Maybe. Yeah, here it is. There's this thing called Bounty's Net. Looks just like you see in the thumbnail there. Bounty's Net. And there is a fisherman standing on one side at the tip of the docks. I can't bring my mouse cursor over fast enough. It doesn't stay up. Can I double click it? Let's see if this brings up a picture of it. Yeah. And you know what? You can see him right there. There he is. There he is. He's actually got the claw in his hands. Wow. So it respawns. If I want a third claw, I could probably go do this. So if you lose your claw, by the way, if you lose your claw, this might be a viable way for you to replace it. You don't have to commit any crimes to... Oh, wait. Yeah, you do. I take that back. You do. Because you have to have the mask on. You have to steal it. So what happens is you go on this dock and you put on your weapon and shield and maybe just take a swing. Take a swing at like the rail or something. Just do something that scares these guys. You don't have to commit assault. You do not actually swing your sword at and try and hit one of these guys. Just hit a box, break a box or something, and it will scare these guys. What happens is he drops the rod on the dock. Now, annoyingly enough, there is a high percentage or high percent chance that he will drop the rod in the water. If he drops the rod in the water, you cannot grab it. The solution for that is simple. You fast travel back to that point, float back down again, and try again. And you just keep trying. It took me 5 or 6 tries for him to actually drop the damn thing on the dock. When he finally dropped it on the dock, I couldn't grab it. I was like, what the hell? What's going on? Turns out I had to put my mask on because it's considered a steal. Fortunately, at the time, I also had the Thieves' Gloves, which has a 30-minute cooldown, and it allows you to steal an item without consequence for, once every 30 minutes. So I threw the gloves on, threw the mask on, And guess what? I picked up the rod. You got to be quick about it, though, because as soon as this guy's not scared anymore, he'll pick up the rod and go back to fishing. So timing is everything, but I advise if you don't want a reputation hit, okay, or to end up, you know, with a bounty or whatever, use the gloves as well, which is attainable through another quest. I am not going to go over how to get the thieves' gloves, but I will put them on the screen real quick here. Whoops. Let me go into my inventory and I'll show them to you so that you can at least get the name of them and then you can Google how to get them. You know, this is another thing that I hope the devs improve. The icons randomized depending on... Oh, let's get this out of the way real quick. This is that propeller spear. I don't even know what that is. Is that a weapon? And blows enemies away. Yeah, it's like a crowd control spear. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, now we know how to craft it. Gloves. One thing I don't like is as you loot items, these icons are constantly changing, and I hate that. I wish that we had just universal symbols that we could just memorize and go, okay, these are gloves, these are horse armor, this is reward stuff. I mean, all right. But anyway, gloves. Whoa, what the hell are these? Shadow leaf. Oh, those are my shadow leaves. These gloves right here, they're called Great Thieves Gloves. They have a cooldown of 30 minutes. It's got a talent called Great Thief, which allows you to grab an item. Even if you're standing next to a guard, they won't see you do it. They won't see you steal it. Apparently, these gloves make you so good at stealing that you could just steal without consequence. But it is a 30-minute cooldown. Now, the weird part is I've heard a lot of people complain online about this. I've heard a lot of people go, oh my God, 30-minute cooldown, that's so long. I just want to be able to go around thieves stuff. These aren't meant as hoarder's gloves. These are the gloves you put on when you come across that one sweet item that you really need and you really want to get it, but you don't want to take a bounty hit to get it. You want these. I've gotten a few crafting books that way. There was a couple of crafting books that I was only able to attain through stealing, and boom, got them. What else is up in here? What have we got? Oh, this is our dispatch guy too. He's the guy that dispatches all the Greymanes out to do their thing. Cool. All right, so that's all in. Whoa, what? Oh, and our provisions guy is in here too. Okay, so the dispatch and the provisions is in this building.
You half-witted jester.
What? What'd you say to me?
Jester. You.
I am not a half-witted jester. I'm a full-witted jester.
Half-witted
I'm
jester.
a king of a jester. Oh, trust -5? Oh, it's not letting me. I feel bad because we took a hit. Let's just give him some coin. Let's get our fucking reputation back. Oh, he apparently likes household items too. We'll just give him some coin. Here, buddy. Have some coin. We get some trust back with him.
You're a big help.
He sure changed his attitude when he gave us his coin. That's hilarious. All right, because I don't want enemies in my own home, but I'm not a half-witted jester, though. I'm a full-witted jester. Okay, so we still have livestock when we move to Palin. Cool. It's just right here. Nice. All right, so we still have livestock. Where's the stalls for what to do? Oh, here they are. Oh, I ran right by him. I was so busy pushing him around, I didn't pay attention. Okay, so we got our stalls. This isn't too bad for arrangement. I think that when they fixed and made everything tighter, it made the move more worth it. Here's our general
Something's broken? Get
Provisioner.
yourself a new one. Come back if you need anything.
So we got our provisioner here. I did a few contracts with
Small
merchants around the
things,
world. I'm trying
all
to
essential.
remember what all we got. Got a bunch of stuff. All kinds of things. Oh, wow. Gilded mirror, huh? Oh, wait. I think he always had that. Wait, green spice bowl? Blue spice bowl? Red spice bowl? Interesting. Guess you could have spices of various colors decorating your table. Simple brown bonnet doll. I've got a bunch of these dolls in storage too. I'm thinking about when I do my house, I'm gonna do like a shelf full of these dolls just to creep my viewers out. When people come in, if they see me go in the house, they're like, what is going on there? Is there something? Have you got something you're needing to tell us? Ma'am, you would not be telling me to get away if you knew what my habits were at night. Oh, anyway, yeah, so here's the blacksmith area. Cool. And then we got our armor guy there at the front.
Ah, hello
This
there.
isn't that bad of a setup. It's not. But based on what I was hearing about people complaining before the update, I think it was a lot worse, but now it seems like everything's better. There's our jeweler. Oh, and a haircut guy is inside here, it looks like. Yep. So we got haircuts. Got our tailor up here. It's too bad it's him and not one of the tailor ladies that I got so used to. And the dye guy. So the tailor. Now, one thing I almost wish they would have done that would have made sense. I think the tailor guy should have been put by the jeweler guy. Because accessories and fashion. And I think they should have put the haircut guy up here next to the guy. Because if we're doing alterations to our character, it would have made sense to have them both right next to each other here. That's just a me thing, though. But it's so they're practically next to each other anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. And then inside there is the guy that sells the furniture for our house. So he's got to be happy to have shelter now. You know, it's funny. Some of the guys that had shelter are now out in the open, and some of the guys that were out in the open now have shelter. There's our house. Looks like that doesn't look smaller. That looks bigger, actually. And apparently all my cats are now at my house. That is cool. Oh, we got to collect more cats. I've only got like 12 cats. I think you can have 30. Okay, this room looks about the same. Actually, for the interior, the rooms look about the same. It really does. First thing I want to see, will my bed fit in this particular house? So we go to escape, which brings us to this menu. It's usually down toward the bottom, so I'm just going to scroll right down and then scroll up to find it. Here it is, Cozy Sanctuary. Cannot place in this location? It brought it up for like a minute. Oh, come on. Damn it. Apparently I'm having trouble moving my cursor around. Let's try here. I'm going to be irritated if even in the new house I can't use this bed I bought. Cannot place in this location. And it locks me in. It locks my WASD. I can't move around. In the other house, it would just give me the error, but then I'd be able to move around and try and place it again. Maybe if I bump my cursor a little bit. Not place this. So we've got a bed, the nicest bed in the fucking game, and I can't put it in the house. Honestly, that's That's very disappointing. I'm very unhappy with that. That was actually one of the big motivators. I was going to actually put the damn bed in and put some other furniture in and try and... Yeah, nope. No space to place item. The hell is... What is up with that? Try dead in the center here. Dead in the center. I hate that I have to scroll so far to find it. Cannot place in this location. See here in the center room, it pops up for a second and then disappears and it says you can't place it here. Now, when it pops up, it doesn't look that big. Does it? And these are tall ass ceilings. Well, I mean, not impressive by like so many other places I've seen. Do some of my cats come inside? Is it because I had the door open? Do you guys want to come back outside? Or did they just spawn in there? I didn't even notice were they in there when I went inside? It's so hilarious. Oh, I wonder if that thing is still... Do you guys want to see something funny? Watch. Let me switch to Damien. You guys are gonna love this. Wait, where's it putting me? It put me out here? Is it because this is where I was last on her? Apparently it put us there because that's where we were. Wait. Yeah, I put her outside Hernand. That's crazy. All right, let's take her back to let's take her to the home. I wanna see something. So there was this crazy thing with she doesn't have as good, I gotta remember she doesn't have as good a stamina as... Oh, actually she does. Wait, where's the cats? Wait, now all the cats are down there. Look at this, look at this, look at this. So all the cats are following Damien around. They don't do this with Cliff. With Cliff, the cats just hang the fuck out. But if I stand still long enough... Yep, here they come, here they come. They're all gonna hop on my shoulder at once. Isn't that amazing? I have all the cats in the camp are on my shoulder. Oh man. You know, I hope they never fix that. It's just too crazy. And then if I do a combat roll, I could send them all like, oh shit, they went off the cliff. Sorry, kitties. I'm so sorry. They don't care. They're like, you're forgiven. Come here. This is awesome. So, if I recall correctly, I think they do that with Unka too. But they just don't do it with Cliff. Yep, here comes one. They're starting to do their thing. If I walk over here, I think these ones will hop up on me. Yeah, here they are. They're all like target acquired. I love how they hiss at the other people that are going by, but they're all about getting on my shoulder. Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna do it? Here, yep, here. The charge begins! Holy smokes. Here it comes. I guess you have to stand idle for a certain amount of time before they... I love how my character does like a board animation of reaching down to pick at the ground about something. And as long as you don't sprint, if you walk normally, they just stay on your shoulder. It's fucking hilarious. I love this. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is this funny? I think it's funny. You know, it almost makes me wonder if I'm on Damien, I wonder if the bed can be placed. Come on, kitties, let's go outside. Oh, and the kitties just all... Now all the cats are just inside my house. Oh, shit. Oh, my word. Oh, that's so annoying, though. So apparently this cozy sanctuary can't be... Wait, hold on. Let me try in the bedroom sideways. First. You can't. As soon as I click on it, I can't even click on it to put it. It pops up for like a split second, and then it says it can't be placed in this location. It's so weird. It doesn't matter where my camera is placed. It doesn't matter what angle I'm at or what room I'm in. The bed cannot be placed. I wish we could organize these by type. It'd be neat. It'd be nice to see what all I have as far as beds, because I know that's not the only bed I got. Because I got this dark timberham bed, and it'll let me place it. I've already done it. I could place anything else in this list. It just seems to be a glitch with the cozy sanctuary. So I don't know if the devs are even aware of that. I don't know if any players have even...
Yeah, it is an issue. Other people have had the same issue with that bed.
It's a known issue?
Yeah.
Nice. Then hopefully they'll fix it. Okay, so it's not just me.
No, I found a thread. Somebody took at least 45, managed to get it to place, but they spent like 45 minutes doing all kind of stuff to get it to place.
So apparently it wasn't good enough just to get back on my character where he was. It places us up in this snowy area overlooking Pelune. It's kind of fitting music for the scene now.
Posted April 2nd, yeah, so it's recent.
Oh, I'm losing stamina faster because of the... I can't quite make it to my house. I have to fall a little bit to get stamina back. What I should do is just take a stamina boost. I love how when I'm overlooking my town, I've got this beautiful bagpipe music, but as soon as I go into the town, it gets this ominous, creepy music, like I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be. It's hilarious. But yeah, with Cliff, the cats are just like, we're chilling here. Nah, screw you. We know we're your cats, but we like Damien better. Poor Cliff. Poor Cliff. Wait a minute. I'm kind of curious about something. I wonder... I'm actually wondering if my lantern has to do with the NPCs, but let's do that. I'm going to switch out the lantern real quick. I think I could do that with... Wait. Oh, I put the other lanterns in the storage.
I wasn't expecting you just yet.
Dude, it isn't the... It's the lantern. It's the firefly lantern that's making people glow like that. Is it providing healing properties to NPCs as well? That's what it is, because watch what happens when I put the lantern back on. Whoops. There it is. Okay, it's not a glitch with the whole... The Firefly Lantern appears to make... Okay. Well, that's good to know, I guess. All right, anyway, we're home. And we've looked around. I've showed you everything. Stable's there. It's in the same spot. Stable's in the same spot. It's probably just our NPCs now. Oh, actually, no. There's 2 stable masters. Is there 2 saddleries? Still that chick for the saddlery. Oh, that's right. Our camp didn't have a saddlery. So now we could go to her for the saddlery, but there's 2 stables. Wait, what's our stable look like? Oh, okay. So we brought the old stable with us, that building. And the other stable over here is using that building. And then we got the saddlery chick right here, in case we ever need to get anything from her.
Your horse's comfort is my top priority.
Looks like she doesn't have anything different now that we moved back home.
If you have time, feel free to browse
Guess that would have been
again.
wishful thinking. All right. Well, cool. Guys, let's go. Let's go get ourselves a crafting book. The crafting should be done by now because if you recall, didn't I sleep? And that was a 6-hour research they were doing over there. Oh, man, stretch. That felt good. All right, we already found out it's faster just to go this way and then go down the street. Whoops. I was not trying to do that, though. No, I'm not taking a piss yet. But why are you guys always standing in front of this door? Do you just like being inconvenienced? Or inconveniencing? Oh, we know you're trying to do some research, so we thought we'd just be obnoxious. Jeez. All right, research guy. Whoops.
What kind of study brings you here today?
Oh, research halted. It's one of those. Shit. All right.
I look forward to it.
Damn it. Research halted. So we got to go in a faction quest, go down here, go to, it was Delasia, right? And I think it was the National Delasia Institute. Halted research is the Mercury research.
Have a chance to work
We
together.
gotta go find out why. I imagine he's gonna want some Mercury, and my Mercury's in storage. Oh, he's here in town. Let's just go. Let's go figure it out. I do have Mercury, but it's in storage. So when I think about fast traveling back and going to my storage and fast traveling back, it's almost easier. Well, not easier. It's not easier or harder. It's about the same just to go grab the Mercury and bring it back to him.
Isn't it great
So.
the machines can do dangerous work for us?
But I'm going to talk to him first and then find out where they... If they want me to go somewhere that's like hella far away from a fast travel point, then we'll just go back to storage. If where he wants us to go is near a fast travel point, we'll just go grab it. Hello, chickens. We ran right past him. It's this guy. Well, that's true me. You didn't have to ask twice. Well, maybe you
You've
did.
truly brought it.
Oh,
I can't believe it. It's all but vanished from Delicia.
I guess I had some on
I
me.
don't know how to repay you.
That
the
was
work is
easy.
complete. You can have exclusive access to our findings. Huh?
That's why I'm
My
here.
deepest thanks.
Yes, sir. All right, so... Cool. I did not realize I had Mercury in my inventory. That was easy. So now the research is resumed, but the problem is now it's, I think, 3 hours out from being done, because I think it was 6 hours total, wasn't it? Is there a cooking pot around? Oh, you know what? I could have just done this. Hold on. I think there's a cooking pot down here by the docks, and we could just do the wait option. I guess I could have just looked at the map, huh? Oh yeah, by the way, if you ever want to come across another selection of cats to adopt, go to any fishing dock. Which, by the way, makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, cats are attracted to fish naturally. Got a dog chilling over there with a cat. That's kind of cute. Aw. Anyway, well, shit. I thought there was a cook. All right, where the hell's a cooking pot? I might just fast travel back to the village and use my bed. Oh, I don't have my bed set up yet because it wouldn't fit, so I had to put another bed in my house. Damn it. And yeah, there's no tint anymore, so now I do got to start actually utilizing my house. Maybe that's part of what we'll do on today's stream. Maybe we'll go ahead and decorate our house, even though I have to use a bed I don't like. There's got to be another bed out there that's nicer than the one I was working with. We might actually make it a... There's no cooking pots in this town. All right, you know what I'm going to do? To pass the time then, we're going to go shopping. Where's the... There should be... That's right. I don't think there's specific furniture vendors elsewhere. I think that's only in my village. I think to get furniture elsewhere, we have to see the provisioner, which... what the hell's his symbol look like? There is a provisioner in this town. I know it. Maybe. That's confessional. There should be a provisioner. That's the bank. I should probably check my investments too. I've been getting a lot of receipt gold bars notifications. I think my investments have been going crazy. And my theory, this is just a theory, guys. I haven't looked this up online to confirm, and I don't know if anybody else has kind of come to the same conclusion, but it seems like the further you progress in the main story and make things better for the world, the better your investments get. It's like when you put stuff in if you put investments in the bank early on, then as you do the main story, you get these hella returns. If you're not progressing the main story, I've noticed that my investments tend to remain stagnant. They're like, I'm not losing money, but I'm not really gaining any either. They're just kind of floating in the same spot. But then if I progress the main story, I end up like getting more. Which makes sense because as you're making the world a better place, you're also helping to up the economy because everything's kind of when you first start the story, everything's kind of in chaos and it's in dire straits and it's not doing well. So it does make sense that as you progress the story and make things better in the world, the economy improves and thus you get better returns from your bank. You know what? Let's just go do that. Let's go take a look at my bank right now. This way. Oh, I forgot I was all the way down here. If I discovered an amble, it'd be nice to... Alright, so now I'll have to run up the switchbacks here. I guess I could have climbed over the walls too, but that would have taken about the same amount of time when you think about it. I should have probably just ran back to the bank in my village. Probably would have been quicker. But, you know, at the same time, we are just trying to pass time, so I guess trying to hurry is counterintuitive. Oh, I guess the bank's in there. Have to climb to the other side. I should just open the window and went in that way. That'd be funny. Hi, banker.
You better watch yourself.
Oh, shut the fuck up. All right. Bank.
Trust matters the most, does it not?
30. Holy shit. The last time I was at the bank, I had 10 gold bars deposited. Now I have 35. I did make some money. Holy shit. 17,000 silver? Yeah, I'm set financially. I am set financially. And my investment strategy was medium risk. I just went middle of the road. I didn't even go with high risk. I just went middle of the road. So early on in the game, I scrounged up some silver. When I got 500 silver, I deposited a gold bar. And then as I progressed the story, I got some more gold bars, and they just keep multiplying. So if you just, right at the beginning of the game, if you can just do enough to scrounge up 500 silver and get a gold bar in, and then start doing the main story, you're gonna get rich. Oh my God, this is insane. You know, I was kind of concerned too, because I was running low on funds. I was down to under 1,000 silver for like the first time in a while, because I did a bunch of like purchasing of armor for my horse and things like that. And I did a bunch of stuff with the witch too. Unlocking slots, abyss slots on your weapons is pricey. Like if you unlock, I think like unlocking 3 slots costs like 100 silver. So it's easy to blow a bunch of silver at the witches. So this is good to know. I'm not going to withdraw anything right now because right now I'm not purchasing anything. I've still got 682 silver on me. Oh, and I've got a gold bar I'm carrying around too in case I need to make an NPC loyal really quick. But yeah, wow, 35. Jesus, that's good. 17,000. Almost 18,000. It's like just under 18,000. Really? I've got this much investment with your bank and you treat me like that? Fuck you. Suck it. Get on your knees and suck it like the slave you are. Work bee. Anyway, I'm a nice guy, I know. There's a reason why my channel is marked not for kids, okay? You know, I need to stay the hell out of the map because when I'm in the map, time's not moving. Gotta be a cooking pot around here somewhere.
Well, fuck you.
Where's the audible music? I should be hearing that lute playing. Oh, and a flute. A lute and 2 flutes. 2 tin whistles, it looks like. Based on the size, I'd say they're low D tin whistles. Little factoid, I play tin whistle. I also played a lyre harp. I play music. So... yes, I noticed those weird little... oh, there's apparently some sort of faction. Something over here. Find the person in need of your help. Well, they are marked by a yellow dot up here, apparently. Apparently it's one of these 2 ladies. Let's go see what they need.
Is there no one
oh, no,
who can
it's
craft
not.
a
It's one of
proper
these guys.
statue?
Oh, it's this noble.
Ah, Greymane. Your timing couldn't be better. As you know, the great Marnie is the world's foremost engineer and a beacon for humanity. His
Oh,
name
yeah.
and deeds outshine the stars and run deeper than the sea. And yet, the heart of Marnie Park still stands bare, lacking his likeness. An unforgivable slight.
Oh,
Erect
dear.
the great Marnie's statue in all his radiant genius in the center of the park.
That
Let
will be a
everyone
dispatch.
Gaze up in awe.
So this is one of those missions that's a dispatch. So I would have to... Yeah, I could do it from the map if I wanted to right here. And if I just double click and then go to... Oh. No. There's assigned research. Wait, I could do assigned research from this screen? I don't have to actually go back to the freaking researcher? Oh, wow. That's freaking awesome. What the hell was this my whole life? I did not know this. I just discovered something new, guys. Cool. Anyways, so we're 75% done with a 6-hour research. So I think, let's see, 75. So we've still got about 2 hours left. Okay. I thought there would be a dispatch mission for this. Unless he was talking about someone else. You can send your comrades on missions to carry out construction projects. Select a region on your map, press the left mouse button twice to view the details and open the mission list. Select a mission you wish to begin. Am I clicking the wrong one? Church of Delasia? Oh, it should have been this one. But it's not giving me that. It's giving me Stronghold Summary, Faction Summary, and Assigned Research. Maybe it's because I've got Assigned Research going that's being covered up. Maybe that slot is normally for... You know what? I'll deal with it later. That's just some side quest. We were looking for a cooking pot. Or a bed or an inn or something. Oh, I wonder if I could just break into somebody's house and use their bed. I mean, that's not creepy at all, right? Are you leaving there, sir?
People like you.
Oh, shut up. Is your wife home? Is your wife home? Hey, I'm gonna use a key on your lock. Is your wife home? We're gonna find out. Oh, this is not residential. The hell? Oh! Cauldron! Yay! Well, we know where a cauldron is in this town. Funny that we needed a key to do that. Some of the doors that they have locked in this town kind of make me chuckle. This looks cozy. Is your wife home, sir? We're gonna find out. I'm gonna go in, okay? Thanks. Oh, wow. People not wearing helmets in this town? I love you already. How you doing, lady?
My little one offered to carry the firewood for me today. Nearly toppled over, bless him.
You're definitely not going hungry.
Just the offer alone made my whole day.
Oh. One of those ugly-ass men. Jesus Christ. You guys have a full house here. You better have a bed available. Here we go. Ah. I can literally just rest in these people's bed. That's freaking... That's nice. It's 8:47 p.m. Let's just go ahead and stay through tonight. So, 9, 10, 11. 6 hours will just put us to 3 a.m. Let's just go ahead and do it 12. Let's make it 8 a.m. That'll conclude the research as well. Thanks for letting me spend the night. It's kind of weird, though, that you have 2 beds for the amount of people that you have down there. Just saying. Oh. Apparently they all left for the day. Ooh, it's so bright out here. Alright, let's just, I want to see something now. Like, can I access the research from that? Aside research. Oh, it's just telling me the progress of it. I still have to go back to the guy. Damn it. Well, we tried. It would have been cool, though, if we could have progressed research remotely, but apparently we can't have everything.
Stop a while, why don't you?
Let's see here. Should be
Did
this
you know long
Yeah, here's our
beetles don't have horns at
group
all?
of fanboys waiting for me to come back to research. Apparently they really like watching me research. That's what it is. That's why they're hanging out there. They're like, man, this guy's good at research. Just check him out. We're gonna like wait here until he's done with research in this town. Whoa, okay. There's a bed right freaking here. I could have rested right. Oh, we're gonna remember that.
The research we conduct here
Oh my
always
word.
takes the world one
Just
step
shoot me
further.
now. All right, here it is. We're going to start the research. This is 18 hours, and this will give us the Plate Armors of the World Volume 4. Once I get that, I will
Research,
officially
I
have
look forward to
all
another
of the
chance to work
general.
together.
I'm going to emphasize the word general research books. The reason why I'm saying it as general research books is there are some specialty books I have yet to go find. As a matter of fact, there is one we're going to go steal right now. Wait, where's my browser? Oh, shit, my browser's still over here. We're going to go to this site right here. And this is, by the way, guys, if you are playing this game, Grant, I don't know if you're still in the chat or if Grant and Hazor is still in the chat. If you guys don't know this, and if anybody else, lurkers or whatever, don't know this, this site is a godsend. It is mapgenie.io. If you play these style of games, you're probably already familiar with MapGenie because they do all kinds of different open world games with interactive maps. It's community driven, so it's basically a community. In this case, it's a community of Crimson Desert players that are contributing to this map. Now, what this does, you can find almost anything on this map that has been discovered out in the open world by players. In this case, I have the filter purposely set to crafting books. Now, you probably noticed some are faded out because I have marked them as found. Books that are more solid, I have not found yet. So I'm going to go after those, and we're going to spend this 18 hours picking up some stuff. We're going to pick up some stuff for Damian, I guess. We got stuff for the elegant carmine plate boots. It's just above the word Dewhaven. Oh, yeah, there should be a fast travel right here. I know exactly where this is at. So I'm going to put this on my other monitor so that I can see where I'm going. We're going to come down here to where that was on the map. We're going to put a marker. Looks like it was in this castle somewhere. This is where the research institute was that I finished for Delasia. So let's go ahead and pop in here. And by the way, I'm going to look at the map again. There's something, some of these have notes, like these are just generic. On a bookshelf near the desk of the Research Institute. Okay, well, at least I know where it's at now. And this is for the elegant carmine plate gloves. Then we have here for the boots. Location within the bookcase to the right of the Research Institute. You need to steal the book, but only equip your mask right before you take the book and to take it off again. The guards will become hostile if you have the mask on. Shit, that's going to make this tricky. Look for the book icon on your mini-map. Equipment blueprints can be safely sold or discarded once learned. Fuck. Now I'm second guessing doing this. So putting on the map or the mask and gloves, no problem. But having the guards become hostile to you, oof. So I'm going to use up all my stamina doing this, but I'm just going to jam myself right up to the... Well, I was so close to the wall. I didn't have enough for one more press. Damn it. Oh, well. I guess I just went around the corner, went in the front gate, but that's too normal. Oop, took some damage on that landing.
Pox on you and yours.
Shut up. All right, so the Research Institute's all the way back here to the right. I've been here many times because I've done 100% of the research here. So the bookshelf. Go to the right of there is a bookshelf here, but there's a guard.
Greetings.
Are you serious? There's a guard reading a fucking book right in front of the bookshelf that I need? Let's see if we can at least see the book. If we know where the book's at physically, we can make this quick. Dude, why do you have to be standing right fucking there?
What? You pissing me off? Hey?
What, because I'm shining a light in your face? Shut up. Get a job, pay the bills, and you can talk to me like
You're
that.
starting to annoy me.
Shut up. I do not care if I'm annoying you or not. I don't think that's the right bookshelf. There is a book icon there. Let's see if we can find the other book. Because the screenshot's showing a different set of shelves for... Let's talk. Huh? This guy said, hey, let's talk, like he had a quest for me, but he doesn't. In fact, I can't even say hi to him.
A hearty good day to you.
Well, party good day to you too, I guess. That was weird.
Well, now.
Those are the only bookshelves I see, but in the screenshot on the thing, is there an upstairs to this? Hold on. Let me look again. Oh, no, it is showing those as the bookshelves. On a bookshelf near the desk of the... So apparently there's 2 books there. So apparently there's 2 books on this bookshelf that I need, and this guard is right here. All right, first thing we're going to do, we're going to equip the Thieves' Gloves so that I don't forget. The mask, because the guards will become hostile if I put it on, we're not going to equip it until we actually confirm this book's location. Actually, I'm just going to shove past you there, sir. All right. Oh, Elegant Carmine Gloves Blueprint. Okay, so if I go into... Oh, shit. Time to leave. Yep, it's time to go. Time to go. Time to go. So the mask did make them hostile. The stealing, I got away with. All right, so now in theory, if I fast travel, unavailable because I'm in combat. I need to get rid of their aggro first. As soon as that red disappears off my map, there it is. Okay, so now in theory, I should be able to go back, and they should not be hostile to me anymore because my mask is off. This time I'm not doing the whole thing, because it took me more time to float down than anything. Yeah, see, the guards are friendly with me again. Because I took the mask off and I fast traveled. As long as I take the mask off and cause a loading screen of some sort, they reset. So now I want to see if there is another book icon here. I only saw the one. I don't see another book icon. Did I get the other one? It may be possible that I already got one. Just to spite them, I'm going to read the book right in front of them. Okay, so it was the elegant carmine plate boots I just learned, right? Was that what I just learned? Elegant carmine gloves. Elegant carmine gloves. Okay, so I'm going to mark the gloves as found on the thing. The boots, we're going to have to refer to the journal and then to knowledge. We found a few vendors, so I'm going to have to clear these out. Okay, but if I come down here to... Oh, apparently I found some territories as well. We good? All right. Creatures. What did I discover? Desert snake? When the hell did I discover that? Sunglow boa. Huh. It's funny. I wonder how I discovered them, per se, because you can't interact with them or do anything with them. You can't pick them up. Crimson Desert. Apparently I discovered Verdant Paradise while I was running around. Crafting materials, tools, propeller spear. Okay. A wind spear that unleashes powerful gusts, a thruster to tip. So it's literally a spear that has wind power to it. Interesting. Saurian Warhammer. Elegant carmine plate gloves and elegant carmine leather armor. I do not have the elegant carmine plate boots yet, so I am still looking for that book. According to the guide, it's in the same location here. So I'm wondering if there's just another spot that I missed. So let's see. Let's just run around and see if we find a book icon. It may even be outside. Who knows? I have not been down in this room yet. Oh, yeah, I have. Oh, I guess that's just a different way to come in because I talked to a few NPCs.
You look like my kind of maniac.
Oh, I will take the compliment, sir. He's like, you look like my kind of maniac. That's the biggest compliment I could possibly get real life for in game. Not that I'm a maniac. I'm not a maniac. I'm an innocent, gentle soul. Huh. The boots don't seem to be here. I wonder if it might be a time thing. Now that I've stolen the gloves one, maybe the boots appear later on? Now the fucking guard's not standing here anymore. Let's just be thorough. Let's look at the shelves. There's a glass lamp.
Hail to you.
Hail to you too, my lord. Like, is there a chest? But the screenshot shows these shelves for the boots. I wonder if somebody messed up. I think they may have messed up the difference between the gloves and the boots. Because I have never found two books for specialty armor, like, right next to each other like that. Location, within the bookcase to the right of the Research Institute. And that's where it talks about the guards becoming hostile. Huh. I mean, I guess I'm just going to move on. There's an elegant helm blueprint up north. I don't know if that's actually supposed to be part of her stuff. Maybe it's an elegant helm, because all the elegant stuff is generally for her. Apparently it's supposed to be right here. Is there a fast travel near there? Yeah, kind of. It just says inside a locked building near a bookshelf. It doesn't say if I have to steal it or not. I guess we're about to find the fuck out. Are you following me, Partridge? Have a nice day, I think. Curious bird. Okay, I'm gonna take a boost for my stamina. So for the next 18 seconds, I'm not using stamina. I gotta craft me some more of those. Elixirs are your friend in this game. They're expensive as hell to make, though. Worth it when you're doing crap like this, though. Wouldn't that have been funny if right when I landed, a train came along and whacked my ass? Alright, let's look for a book icon. Apparently this should be right here, this building. Yep, there's the book icon. We gotta use a key to come in here. There is nobody in here. We are good to go. We just need to find this book. I think I see it. I think it's right here. Okay, it is something. Yeah, it is an elegant carmine one. So this is for her. Part of the same set. Let's put the mask on. Now, you're probably wondering why I take the mask off all the time. It's because, just like we were talking before, certain things become hostile. Oh, what? Did my gloves proc again? I didn't get a red circle. It has not been 30 minutes, has it? Challenge failed to steal 5 objects within what? There was a challenge for stealing objects? Is there anything else in here to steal? There's stuff to steal. We're alone in here. I could probably knock whatever that is out real quick. Hold on. That's so weird, though. It didn't feel like it's been 30 minutes since we... Did I complete it? Yeah, I did. I just completed a challenge. Let me take the mask off. That is so funny. What did I get? What are you giving me for this? Artifact obtained. So I got an Abyss artifact for that. Absolutely don't need any more Abyss artifacts. I'm flooded with Abyss artifacts. That's so funny. Is this a die on the table? I can't tell. That looks like a die. I've got all the dies. There is a die here. It says it's unidentified. I've got all the dies in the game, though. How is that unidentified? Bright orange die. Well, if you guys need bright orange dye, now you know where to find it. It is Here on the far side of the Crimson Desert in this railroad area, just to the west of where Crimson Mountains is written in text there. Below the E and the R on Crimson Desert. And directly to the east of Tashkalp. Tashkalp. Now you know where to find orange dye. That's weird, though. I found all the dyes. Found or stole. Weird that was question marks, but you know what? We'll roll with it. Anyway, Elegant Carmine. So now we got the Elegant Carmine helm. So I've done the Elegant Carmine helm and the Elegant Carmine gloves. Now I need the boots and the armor we already got as well. So as soon as I find where the boots actually are, we'll be able to craft her entire Elegant Carmine armor set. Which I don't know if that's one with a skirt or not. I think it's one of the ones with the skirt. But who knows? Anyway, and it let me use it even though I already knew it. That's so weird. I'm just going to scratch my head, smile, and move on. I don't know. All right. We haven't got any red circle anymore. It's safe to come out here. These people were oblivious to all the craziness we just did, which is good. All right. So the gloves are on cooldown again for another 30 minutes, it looks like. And this time I see in the UI, they are on cooldown. But I could have sworn we saw that other book with the guards. Did the gloves proc then or no? Maybe because it was hostile, the gloves didn't proc and I lost rep? Maybe? I don't know. Is there any other crazy... Oh, wait, you know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to use the Windows key to tab out. So up this elegant helm blueprint, I'm going to mark that as found. These are, that's a witch right there. There's so many overlapping at her place. We have got stuff actually back near Hernand. We got a fine fishing rod blueprint. Oh, I can already craft a fine fishing rod, I thought. I may just mark that as found. There are duplicate books, by the way, guys. There's duplicate books, so I can usually, if I'm already able to, like, here's a poison arrow blueprint, and then up here is another poison arrow blueprint. So all I need is one of these or the other, and then I could just mark the others found, because there's no point me going after a book for a recipe I already know. And this one is just a random equipment blueprint right below where the camp was, I think. Oh yeah, it just dawned on me. Our camp is no longer marked on the map, I guess, for some odd reason. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the website. Jesus Christ. Faye. I'm like, wait, our camp is no longer... Well, actually, yeah, it is marked as gone, even though the wagon is still sitting there. That's hilarious. We haven't looked at that since we left, have we? Let's go see what that looks like now that the camp's gone. Holy crap. It's overgrown. That was quick. We moved, what, 2 days ago? This place looks like it has not been lived in at all. Wow. It's like we were never here. The fields are gone. Everything's like gone. Oh, you know what? I didn't look back in Payloon as if we still have a garden to grow stuff. I guess I should do that, huh? This is crazy. It's almost surreal. It's almost like we've just started the game or something. Fucking wagon. The wagon stayed, though. Damn, even the bridge got taken. Oh, the home is gone. We took the house with us? So the house was there when we first arrived. It was just a vacant house we just kind of took over for my home. Apparently when we moved, we decided just to take the whole... I guess we just really needed the lumber. Wow. By the way, I don't know if this will ever become a thing, but watch this. Really? My character went to... I was facing at it and my character decided to go left. But if we burn this off... There's a fast travel point here that's like... It's never been useful. And I didn't know if it would come up at some point in the story or the side missions or what. But it never became a thing. It just always remained here, just vacant. It would have been such a convenient fast travel point for me going to make a quick run into my house or whatever. That is crazy. The whole campus is like, bye-bye. It feels weird. It feels weird being here and there not being my guys. Crazy. All right. But we were going after... It should be right here. There should be a book for a random equipment. Gotta walk a few feet, get my stamina back, because we're gonna fly all the way down there. Get as far as we can. We'll probably have to drop down and grab the horse. Oh wait, Mo, my boost is still active. Oh, that's right. It's 18 minutes, not 18 seconds. Oof. Wasn't able to make it all the way though. Remember this? This was the house that was on fire. You remember this place? Well,
oh, my goodness!
Whoa, there's people living in here. Okay. I may have gotten the book already.
Give the medicine time to run its course. You'll feel better soon.
The light radiates within you.
There's no book here. I must have got it already. That or maybe it was only when the house was on fire? But yeah, there was a big ass, there was a whole thing. This house was on fire and it was mostly burned down and we ran in there and rescued somebody. So when you're doing your faction quests, you'll come across this. But I don't think it's in a shed. Hold on, let's see if there's any notes on it when I click on that. Location. Inside Huber's house, there's a wooden box collectible on the bookcase. After picking it up, you can open it in your inventory and find a randomized... Oh! Okay. Alright. Dude, wait! I wonder if that's what's going on back at the other place in that research institute. I didn't look on the shelf for a box. All right, so I'm looking for a box. It doesn't look like I have to steal it. It looks like it's just free to take. Apparently these people are very
Give the medicine time to run its course. You'll feel better soon.
Liquor bottle. It's the wooden box collectible on the bookcase, it says. Oh, there it is. All right. So there's a wooden box. If we look in here, it's not those. There it is. Says we can use it. Opening the box. One-Handed Weapons of the World, Volume 1. Ah, I already had that one. Damn it. I guess it would have been too much to hope for. I guess it would have been too much to hope for a plate 4, huh? Fine fishing rod and poison arrow. By the way, let's just look at that real quick. Crafting manuals for tools. I can already do the fine fishing rod, so I'm going to mark that as found on my map. Flame spear, propeller spear, lightning spear. Oh, I can already do the poison arrow, so I can mark that off as well. Wow, that actually took quite a bit off. Cloud cart blueprint. I can already do the cloud cart, I thought. Hold on. That might be in a provisions. Base, special pot, special grill, field pot, field grill, grilled drinks. That's all consumables, basically. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go see if we can find ourselves a cloud cart blueprint. So we're gonna go looking at the map. Holy shit, where am I? Hernand Highlands. Oh shit, am I looking at the wrong village? The hell's a Hernand Highlands? Oh, yeah, I was looking at the wrong village. It's down here. Now, I'm pretty sure I already have the Cloud Cart blueprint. But let's go see. I don't know. Oh, and of course, all these plants have already grown back. Oh shit, get out of there! Get out of there! Damn it, Faye! That wasn't very... Something was wrong with that. Okay, why isn't my volcanic eruption proccing? I do still have it on, right? Oh no, because my gloves aren't on. I still got the fucking thieves gloves on. I'm like, wait a minute, something's wrong with my skills. Gloves. It should be the Dark Marksman's Plate gloves, which should have... There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, shit! That was close. By the way, that power is kind of overpowered. Slightly. I've got both Flames of Judgment and Volcanic Eruption stacked. Oh, I remember this house. The cloud cart's in the basement of this place? Well, I guess we'll look around. We'll see. Hey guys, what's up? Can I go in? I actually really did not mean to bump him like that. I feel bad now.
What do you want?
What do I want? I don't know. What do you want? This place was a puzzle, by the way. There's a very particular way to access the basement of this place. And I believe it was actually from upstairs. I know that sounds weird, but...
One bloody hideous fish it was.
Whoa. Lady, I don't know what you're talking about with fish, but okay. You do you. Oh yeah, it's still open too. Yeah, here's the access to the... Whoa, shit. All right. And I do see a book icon, so let's track this down here. According to the mini map, it's like right in front of me somewhere. Oh, you guys see what I see? There's like a grill there. Can that be opened? Not like that. It just says that the book's on the floor, quote unquote, inside the hidden basement. Let's see if it's in here. Oh, nope, there was no way to go that way. This just goes right here. So it's got to be right here somewhere. On the floor inside the hidden basement. That's just a regular book. Like, I see the damned icon. That's the part that's driving me nuts. Hi. It's like a steering wheel under my kilt. It's driving me nuts. And I don't see any boxes on it. I mean, there's this box, but it's got like some... Let's just put on a mask. Now, if I open that box, what's that? Smoked egg? Oh, I remember seeing those before. Always something new. Okay, I stole the box. I take it it's not one I have to manually open? Okay, well. I'm so confused. And a screenshot shows it right in plain view right here, actually. I think that's another book I'm seeing, and I'm pretty sure I have already got this blueprint. Let's go back upstairs. Let's look around. On this shelf, Two-Handed Weapons of the World, Volume 1. I'm going to go ahead and steal it just to steal it, just to get the icon off my map. But, yeah, and it's free money. All right, I'm going to mark Cloud Cart as found then. Because I've already crafted a Cloud Cart, even though it's bugged at the moment. So I'm almost done finding all the specialty blueprints too. It looks like there's a Olvitz logging axe way up north. Let's go up there and grab that. We come up here. I'm gonna put a waypoint here-ish. Should be a fast travel point near here somewhere. Actually, Home Sweet Home seems to be a... I just confirmed something new. It used to be that you couldn't fast travel while you were waiting down a stealing timer either, and I just fast traveled before that timer was up. Nice. Okay, let's just call our horse. Of course, because we're gonna have to ride it up there.
Hiya.
Oh yeah, you know what? I want to see something real quick.
Hiya.
I couldn't remember if, like, we got our livestock back, yeah, but is this it? No, that's something else. I'm trying to find out if we have our field that we can still grow stuff.
Hiya. Go.
Not like I really need it. I come across so much crap out in the world, but very nice. Oh, wait. Yeah, here it is. Oh, wow. In fact, not only do we have it, we got twice as much. Because back in the camp, we only had the one row. So now we could grow twice as much stuff here. It looks like there's room for expansion back there. Like if we do a mission or an expansion in the future, we can up that. That's great. There's the seed guy right there. All right, cool.
Yeah. Ho. Hiya. Ho.
So, a trick to riding... Oh, shit. This is nasty. A trick to riding the horse is you can pretty much give yourself infinite stamina by the way that you... Jesus. A lot of spikes are here. By the way that you do your finger thing, and it's only if you're on the classic. You can't do that on the basic setting. But if you're on the classic setting... I may have gone the wrong way? No, I think where I'm going is down there in those buildings.
Hiya.
Oh no, it says 400 meters. These buildings are closer than that.
Yeah.
But if you space out your kicks, you can keep the horse galloping at a pretty decent rate. Sorry, people. I'm not trying to be a dick, but you're also in the middle of a freaking roadway.
Hiya. Yeah. Ho.
There was a artifact back there I could have picked up, but... Oh! This place is occupied by enemies. I don't like that. Let's go ahead and do an eviction notice. I'm gonna take my mask off, though. I want them to see my face before they die.
We'll see who trained harder.
Be free, my friend. Oh, did that other guy run? Oh, yes, they ran. Was that it?
I can go home thanks to you.
Really? That was it? Wow, that was very anticlimactic. Anything nice in here? A pile of clothing materials. We'll take those to decorate the house with. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm coming back here. I'm going to raid this place when I get ready to decorate my house. We're going to come take all this shit. Hell yeah. I'll take the shelves, too, if they'll let me. I like that water bottle. Definitely taking that. Oh, these are nice items. These are nice decor. Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back to that. So we need to remember that house is there when we get ready to decorate. That's how you got on the horse. Of course. Yeah. Of course. Oh. So somewhere in here is supposed to also be some sort of like a camp or something. Some dude randomly walking through the woods here, so might be on the right track.
Run.
I probably looked right at it and rode right by it. It might have been part of the house thing too, though. Oh, is this a fast travel? Oh, there's a fast travel I actually haven't unlocked. Nice. Huh. Open the locked door to the Long Branch Shade hideout and head downstairs. You'll find a blueprint on the table. Downstairs? Oh, it was in a house. You need to go back to the house. Apparently it's in a basement or something. It says something about opening a thing to go downstairs. Whoops. I keep hitting the... For some reason I keep hitting my arrow attack key to try and dismount. I'm just seeing that there was a trap door out here. Oh, get off the wall, Faye. All right, let's check inside again. I don't see... I don't see anything going down to a basement. Open the locked door to the Long Branch Shade hideout. Is that where I'm at? Let's actually make sure of that. I don't see anything called Long Branch Shade hideout. And the icon shows it is further. Let's go on foot instead of on the horse. I may have missed something. It shows it being kind of even with this trail, but up this way. It's probably one of those, we gotta look carefully because it's probably one of those holes in the ground that's kind of hidden. Okay. I'm a little bit off. This big tree. I have a feeling about this big tree. Ah, yeah, sure enough. The key is required. Oh, come on. Where's the key? have a feeling I'm missing something obvious. Oh, hello. Okay. Why is it not learning? What the hell? I wonder if this is locked behind a side quest I gotta do. Let's verify. Long Branch Shade Hideout. Long Branch Shade Hideout. It's a hideout hidden within a massive wood. Inside lies a small secluded snake strike hideout where one can stay out of sight. That was useless. Okay, this axe has an expert logging on it by default, much sooner than the chainsaw. Recipe can be found in Long Branch Shade Hideout. There's a whole thread here about it, but nobody's mentioning anything about a key. It's a whole freaking Reddit post. People are, you know what? I'll just put it on the screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. But people are just talking about just walking in and grabbing it. Like but the door needs a key. Oh, I wonder if I just need a regular key and am I out of keys? That might actually be it. It might just be that I'm out of freaking keys. Ah, crap. Yep. The key I got, what? No? So I got the church crypt key, crane control room key. I'm out of regular keys. So it's just, I'm out of keys. Well, the good news is I could put a waypoint there and I could fast travel right back. We're going to go see yep, there he is right there. So we're going to come down here and just see the thief and buy a few keys. I bet that's all it is. I bet I just need a regular key. Because if it needed a special key or if it was locked behind a quest, these people would be talking about it, but... Thief guy is down right over here, I think. Should be right downstairs. All right, buddy. You don't look shady as all hiding under here. Let's see what you got.
Can I trust you not to blab?
You can trust me not to blab as long as you sell me all 3 of these keys.
It's yours now.
Of course it's mine now. Oh, by the way, this guy sells orbs of lightning. If you get his trust up to 100, he'll sell you the orbs of lightning.
Fortune, don't give me a reason to follow you.
Don't give me reason to follow you. Well, then, don't follow me. Just saying. All right. I bet that's what it was. I just need a standard key and I was out. Man, I had so many keys. I had like so many keys. I must have gone through a lot of locked doors. Yep, there it is. Open key. That's all it was. We just needed a standard key. Let's get this. So apparently we could have done this early game and gotten an axe that has like some sort of standard something or other on there. Ovald's logging axe blueprint. Mine? Let's read this bad boy. What's it take to make this thing anyway? Fine timber, iron ore, and sturdy hide, ivory, and rubber. Oh, wow. So even though you could get the recipe pretty early in the game, man, ivory and rubber are what really... The rest is easy. Fine timber, no problem. Iron ore, no problem. Sturdy hide, no problem. Ivory and rubber, oof. Kills me. Learning in progress.
This land never used to freeze over
So,
like this.
Now the game is scarce, and the fields are hardening like stone.
And it seems the Mistwood hunters grow bolder by the day.
not anymore. I already took care of them.
At this rate, we might really have to move up into the trees. If we're high enough, neither beasts nor those hunters could reach us easily. It'd be safer. Whatever the case, it's better than dying here on the ground.
So the Mistwood Hunters, definitely an interesting group, and they are also how I got this lantern that has the fireflies. The firefly lantern comes from that quest chain. Yeah, this is apparently showing a conversation of the dudes before they moved up into the trees that I found them in earlier. Okay, so got ourselves that. Going back to, okay, I'm going to mark that as found on my map. Looking at the map, we've got literally one more book. That's it. Wait, what is this? Oh, these are overlapped. These are core blueprints. Makes it look solid. Same with this witch right here, but I've already got her stuff. So one more book. Fluttering Radiance Plate Boots. So I'm gonna go after that. It's found resting at the foot of the statue at the back of the general's tomb. Well, generally speaking, we're gonna go out there and find out. It looks like I already have a fast travel there because I went up there. I think I already got this general guy. I think I fought him and beat him. I think it was a boss. Pretty sure it was a boss. But apparently I didn't pick up the book when I was there. Did I mark it? Oh. Apparently I didn't mark it. All right, so we're going up and over. Okay, ice is fucking with me, so we got to change clothes. I do have an anti-ice outfit, so we're going to switch to that real quick. So for that, I use the health. I know what I'm trying to say. Have I already got the boots? Oh, the Helfrin boots are already on. My Helfrin chest is what I have my ice resist on. So we do the cloak, the armor, and that puts me at level 14 ice resistance. There was something else. Was it gloves? I think the Helfrin gloves I have a ice resist on. No, the Helfrin. What the hell did I have ice resist on? Was it my head? Oh, yeah, I put the ice resist on this freaking antler thing. All right, so now I'm immune to cold. And see, you see my stamina bar is no longer affected by ice. Guys, having these alternate outfits to wear for environmental conditions, I highly recommend. Okay, this Tomb of the General or whatever should be around here somewhere. Might be down. I can't tell if that's just a shadow or... Yeah, it's just a shadow. There is this going down. I bet you this is it. Oh, what is this? What do we got here? We got some torches. Yeah. We're on the right track. The General's Tomb. Knowledge acquired. Apparently I haven't been here before. This is way too easy. There's got to be a trap. I don't see anything. Couldn't worry about that being a pressure plate, so let's just walk around it and be safe. I see the book icon, I just don't see the book. Oh, there's the book. It's like... There it is. Fluttering Radiance Plate Boots. I wonder what these are. I might have to go craft these. I'm curious about these. With a name like that, silver patterns are engraved onto the pure white plating for a more sophisticated finish. While the difference may be subtle at first glance, the unique patterns reveal themselves under the light, adding an extra layer of elegance. Materials: silver ore, got plenty of that. Iron ore, got plenty of that. Copper ore, plenty. Soulslite and garnet. Oh, jeez. I have all that. Let's head back to camp. Let's craft these bad boys. I'm curious about them. I'm very curious about them. Head back to camp. Oh, that's right. Camp's up here now. Gotta take a moment to get used to that. All right, so blacksmith is that way, but my storage is in this building right here. All right, so it said, what did we need? We needed copper, iron, whatever it is. Bloodstone we did not need. We did need, did it say we needed garnet? Let's just, you know, let's pull the garnet. And we'll pull one stack of iron. We'll pull all of the copper. We did need the Soulslite. And did we need silver? I can't remember if we needed silver. We'll take it anyway. We don't need gold. Not mercury. Oh, for love of... There was something else we needed. Not epidote, not bloodstone. All right, and a smith is. Do-do-do-do. Oh,
Arriving with a smile. That's a good sign.
always a good sign. Okay, smith is actually right here. Run in here. Hey, there's
found
Smithy.
the finest blacksmith in Pywell.
So this will probably be under special equipment, maybe? No? I guess it'll be under plate. We got the Northern Fighters chainmail, unyielding warriors plate boots. It's like fun. Helms plate, unyielding warriors plate helm, Carta plate helm, unyielding warriors plate armor. Where did I get this unyielding warriors stuff at? Wow, I've got a lot of plate stuff. Oh, the fluttering radiance. Apparently I could do a couple things. Oh, it's for Carmine. She wears this stuff. Well then, shit. I don't know if I want to even waste my... Oh, fuck it. I may as well. Let's just make them. Make her a pair. Skip. 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 If you guys watch oh, what the fuck's it called? Damn it. There's a they're on Facebook, but they're also on YouTube. They do like a lot of gaming spoofs, D&D, Skyrim, things like that.
If you need anything, just drop by.
Yeah. What are they called? I want to put my other outfit back on, by the way. Shit, their name just slipped my freaking... my brain. It'll come to me. All right, so... Oh, the gloves. We're still Dark Marksman. Hellfriend is what I'm wearing for boots. Oh, yeah, and it's the helm. So we're going to take the helm, put that on. Okay, so... now we should be back to 100% fire resistance, which I run a fire affinity. That's why I keep these on as my main clothes, because as I set stuff on fire with my fire skills, I don't want to burn myself with it, so I keep myself at 100% fire immunity. That way I can rain hell on the enemies and not worry about hitting myself with it. I know it takes away from potential DPS or defense, but I tell you what, guys, when I unleash hellish fury on the enemies, it doesn't even matter anymore. All right, so the next time I get on Carmine, I will just remember that and put those on, see what they look like. I was hoping it was something cool for me, but that's all right. Damien deserves love too, I guess. Even though I've maybe played her for 15 minutes in this game. Just long enough to do her quest. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and call it right here. That, I think, was a good stream. We put in 3 hours. I was targeting for between 3 and 5, but I'm probably going to just spend some time. I'm staying in game, but I'm going to just chill and do some crafting and make some armor and kind of go fashion horror on myself. And I also, one of the things I'm wanting to do is build a lightning gear set. I may go questing for that, but I didn't. Should we do that on screen or not? But I was going to follow a guide doing that, and I'd be flipping back and forth too much. So I think I might just go after the lightning gear off screen and then just go from there. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But for right now, you guys take care, stay safe. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the handful of you guys that watch me. I know I'm not a big streamer. I'm just a small fry. I have like 4 or 5 for the audience. Big deal. I'm not here for the numbers though. And if I could share this with just one or two people that appreciate it, that's enough for me. So I'm a book author. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't do this for a living. So it's just a hobby. You guys, I will stream again tomorrow, probably for a little bit. I am thinking that this is probably going to wrap up my Crimson Desert series as far as full-time streaming. A huge update just came out for Star Rupture, and I'm kind of eager to dive into that. So I'm actually thinking that might be what I stream tomorrow. I think tomorrow's going to be a Star Rupture day. So let's plan on that. Let's plan on Star Rupture tomorrow for those of you that are into that game. All right, so I will see you then.